Dave Chappelle's last performance on Netflix was brilliant. It was great. Wasn't vintage Dave Chappelle, but still great. But some people didn't find it so great. I like Dave Chappelle because out of all of these entertainers and comedians, he is the only one that I've seen that stands on what he believes in. The rest of them had buckled under the pressure. Dave walked away from the money. You hear all these other guys talking about, well, man, I gotta feed my family. Well, when you make money, you got to do what you're supposed to do with the money and save it for hard times. And I'm assuming that's what Dave Chappelle did. He just didn't squander off all of his money. But I appreciate Dave because, as I'm saying, is in the midst of all of this chaos and all of this backlash and all of this canceling, the man stands on what he believes in. And people are offended by what he said, but I'm trying to figure out what people. Because the people I know that listened to it and saw it, they weren't offended. And out of all the people that were offended, I was surprised at this new group that calls themselves the National Black Justice Coalition. If you black and you're seeking justice, why are you going against Dave Chappelle, who is black? You know, about 15, 20 years ago, they started this anti-bullying campaign. And I knew that was going to lead to a bunch of mess. A lot of people pointing fingers saying, he meddled me, he picking on me. Y'all stop him from picking on me. When you think about Dave Chappelle and most comedians, when they go in on gay people, it is not like you gay people don't give them new material daily. Let's stop to pretend as if we are oblivious to gay people. The majority of us have gay people in our families. Or we went to school with gay people. Or you have gay people in the neighborhood, at the churches. We are not oblivious to gay people. And we've heard the jokes. Not only do gay people get drugged to the mud in jokes, but fat people, skinny people, tall people, ugly people, it doesn't matter. There's something on your body that I could look and find amusing. But, as I say, with the gay men there, hey man, you want to talk like a girl, want to act like a girl. Well, I guess with this, you're all upset because he's making jokes. You acting like a girl. He's picking on me. You know, when I was coming up, you had to roll with the punches. You had to learn use of material. Some guy coming at you and does it with you, you had to go home and practice and come up with use of material to shut him down. You don't get mad and want to counsel somebody. That goes to show that you are not creative. And these gay people would just rather just shut everybody up. Y'all accept it, and just when you know for a fact that no one approves it, not even people in your own family. Some of you gay men, I see that you have dads these days are trying to accept it, but deep down inside, you know good and well that your dads do not accept that behavior. They don't accept that. They don't like it. They will prefer not to have you around them. I remember hearing tales of gay people, parents, sending them off to California. Hey man, just go, don't come back. You look at gay people, hey, it's like y'all want to be the clown. You go around the whole year dressed up for Halloween. And Dave Chappelle didn't say anything that was wrong. Because I'm quite sure that you have ladies out there that are tired of men trying to compete with them. It's not that they don't have enough competition amongst themselves. Now here you come, want to be some type of girl. and compete with the women. I'm surprised that Dave didn't do a joke about these transgender athletes. I mean, that's a knee slapper. Now here it is, you want to compete with the little girls knowing that you ain't nothing but a man. And that National Black Justice Coalition, I think the name should be the National Busted Coalition. Because that's all that you are about, is getting bust wide open. And when someone says that or makes a joke about that, you want to get mad. You want to get mad. Why? Because you are giving comedians nothing but material. They can look at you people from head to toe and just, man, come up with a litany of jokes. Because you live your life as a joke. I hear all these people talking about, oh, it's just disrespectful. That what Dave says about gay people is what all we've been through is what all you put yourself through. See, the difference between, because they always want to try to make some correlation with what black people went through and what they're going through. You cannot. You gay people, all you got to do is stop acting gay. Dress like a man no one ever knows. But as a black person, I can't take this skin off. I got to wear it everywhere I go so everyone knows I'm black. But you, that's like a self-inflicted gunshot wound. You say, well, that's how we were born. I ain't got nothing to do with that, sir. But what I am trying to tell you is that stop having such thin skin. If you can't take a joke, you know the rest of that saying. Because as I'm saying, hey, I had to go through jokes as a kid. Oh, you got a big nose. Oh, whatever they said about me. I had to take that and move on from it. I couldn't let what those people said about me destroy me, especially when I'm looking at the people that's saying it. Not saying that you can say something negative about Dave Chappelle, but that is his job, is to make people laugh. And if you do not find what he says amusing, well, maybe you shouldn't go to Dave's shows. Go to that guy Flame. And to be honest with you, I don't think Flame is going to take it easy on the gay people. I mean, it's like they're trying to take all the fun out of life. Can't make jokes out of people. I can't compliment women because that's sexual harassment. It's all type of rules that these people are making now to take the fun out of living. And then when you call them out on it, as Dave Chappelle says, you want to create new words. Oh, you're homophobic. Not scared of no gay man. Not at all. I just don't want you around me. I prefer to have you not around me. Not saying that we can't do business. I can't, have some type of conversation, passing conversation, but we just don't hang out like that. And that is not just for gay folks. There's plenty of people that's in the straight community and the gay community I just don't fool with. But when it comes to the gay thing, I just say, man, that is something that I don't want to be around. And it's my choice and my decision. Just as it's your choice and your decision to be who you be around, to do the things you do, and for you to feel the way that you feel. And I'm just tired of all these little groups with blank faces coming against black people. And you want to say that you are national black justice. What type of justice? And justice for who? See, gay people separate themselves from society. Society doesn't break away from gay people. Y'all are insistent on want to do things your way. You don't want to compromise. You want it all your way. And you want now, since you have some people in Congress and one of the presidents that are co-signing your lifestyle, now you want to try to force everybody to accept it. When that is not, we're just not going to accept that lifestyle. And some people, like Dave Chappelle, I appreciate Dave. I appreciate Dave Chappelle because of all the black men, at least one is showing some kahunas, along with Ice Cube. The rest of you guys, you are of no use to black people. And this group, the National Black Justice Coalition, just look at the members. Just look at the members and you can guess what type of agenda they are on. And, you know, with this thing that's going on with Dave, you go on YouTube, everybody's making a video about it. But when I see some of these people that are hosting these videos, I one look, and I can tell what that video is all about. It's all about bashing Dave. It's all about saying that, hey, we just can't say what we want to say about gay people. But here it is, gay people feel that they can come and do anything they want to do. Like the guy that tried to kiss Will Smith. You know, gay people try to force their way into people's lives, and that does not work. You have to be invited in. You cannot force your way in, and you don't have an invitation. You know, just because people make jokes about gay people doesn't mean we don't like you. It's just that we think you're funny. And what person doesn't like being the life of the crowd? I've seen you gay people, you always try to make goofy little jokes and act silly to make people laugh. You know, when people get to laughing, now you want to get offended. You know, I don't listen to these alt-right, you know, stations or whatever. I don't listen to that. Because I know they're going to say some things that I don't like. I don't follow Klan or these other groups. Because I know they're going to say things that I don't like, so why would I watch it? Well, as gay people need to do the same thing. You know what type of material gay Dave is going to come out with, so why would you even tune in? Because you like being talked about. That's why. And as long as these ugly, long-faced men come outside with a wig and dress on, we're going to laugh. And we're going to make jokes about it. Because what else do you do when you see a clown? See, you have to remember that this whole world is nothing but a circus. You have spectators and participators. But most of all, don't you be the clown.